Hey everybody, it's Kathy Byrnes and I'm here with Real Estate Riches, and I'm excited today to have my guest, Hollin Stafford, and she is an expat in Portugal. How are you?
Hi everybody. I'm doing great. How are
I wanted to
you?
have I wanted to have Holland on, especially as an expat, because Portugal is such a hot spot. And if you're following me at all, you know that I'm doing a lot of conversations and videos and information all about Portugal because so many people want to move there, invest there. And I want agents to start thinking bigger. Start talking to your whole sphere. Like, who do you know that's interested in living in another country? Holland is a perfect connector to be someone to help throughout the whole country. Because if she can't do it, she's got a whole team that she can refer that can. So, Helen, why don't you give us a little background? I know you're an expat. Where are you from and how'd you get to Portugal?
Sure. So I'm originally from California
Mm,
and I moved here in 2016 with my
mm,
family. So next year will be 9 years. We moved here from the Seattle area. So I was actually doing real estate in the Seattle area before we came. And when we got to Portugal, we realized that the real estate business was quite different.
mm-hmm.
We lack the tools and so forth, which I can tell you more about that we have available in the States. And I realized that I had a niche that I could fill because there were at the time actually there weren't as many Americans here. And over the years, I watched as more and more people were coming and kind of struggling with the same things that we struggled with. People not calling you back and misinformation and all this sort of things. And without the MLS or a centralized place to go, it was a little daunting. So I
Yeah.
decided to jump back in the pool,
Good.
and I just love it. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Yeah.
And your target market is the luxury market, isn't it?
Yes. We mainly focus on luxury, and I mainly have been working the last few months. Anyhow, I unexpectedly became a bit of an expert in the Silver Coast,
Ooh.
which is an. I tell people all the time it's the place to be investing now. It's still
Mm.
within an hour of Lisbon, and it's absolutely beautiful. And we've got several resorts up there, and as well as just adorable little Portuguese villages. I mean, we kind of have um, something for everybody's taste.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
important. Well, the luxury market, this is 2024, the end of 2024. The luxury market is doing really well. And there's a lot of investors that love the concept of being able to go buy a home or a condo, apartment, whatever it is, and have it rented out for the time that they're not there, even have it furnished and have it property managed all while they're there. So it basically pays for a vacation spot that they want to come back to because they know and love it, right?
Yes, that is something that we have people doing. We have a lot of people that want to come from the States, but not necessarily be here for the entire year.
Right?
And Portugal is one of the countries that makes it really easy to do that.
Mhm.
There are some issues around the Schengen. You have to be here for a certain amount of time. If you buy a property, it's really easy though, and it's a lot of details to go into here, but
Yeah,
I have all that information if anyone is interested, and they can contact me through you or
right.
one of my sites, and I'm happy to send it to them because it's really a great opportunity. And Portugal, from south all the way north, is just wonderful. It's a wonderful
Yeah.
country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's the number two place in the world that people are drawn to right now. Costa Rica's number one, but Portugal's number two. And everything, I've only been there twice. I was there this summer and but didn't get a chance to see anything. I'm coming back next June. I'm in a Verve rally, if you know what that is, with all these exotic cars going down, I think the Silver Coast. And I'm very excited about that because I am a classic car girl, but these are the exotics. So high speed, high engines, fun. And
Yeah.
but one thing to get back to, there's so many people that are, especially in the luxury market, that are looking to invest in other areas where it's a combo of how can we make this fun, profitable, and go like we want. And you mentioned that you have like what a golf resort that you've got that's in that phase of construction where you can get in at the beginning prices and have even appreciation, right?
Yes, I actually have two different golf resorts that I represent up on the Silver Coast, as well as another development that's just outside of the golf resorts.
Mhm.
It's a development of 57 houses, and it's right around the corner. And within this very maybe 10-minute radius, you have four golf resorts, three of
Wow.
which are just world class. So
Mm.
if you bought anywhere around there, if you like golf, it's there.
Mhm.
But you also have a big lagoon in that area where people like to windsurf or
Mm.
kiteboard, stand up paddle. I mean, if you are active, it's a very, very, I mean, it's a great opportunity to find a place like that and not be in the crowds that are closer into Lisbon,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
And the fact that
Um,
you said property management is part of it, does it come furnished when they do that?
Yes, well, you know, okay, so the different resorts do it differently. But you can have them furnish it. You, of course, you pay for the furniture on top of the price.
Right?
And then they do everything for you. They manage it, they market it, it's really an incredible deal. And then if you bought outside of the resort, I have connections with locals that are doing the same, running management um, companies because we have so many people coming now.
Yeah.
They saw the need and they are
Yeah.
filling it. So yeah, so that can all be taken care of. And I've partnered with a fantastic local family that's been in the area for generations, and they build furniture right here in Portugal, and they can do a mood board for your clients, and really kind of make it more your home.
I love
There's
that.
lots of options. Yeah, yeah.
Well, this is what, the purpose of this channel is to help realtors think different, think bigger, get nuggets of how to do it. And we all have a database of our clients. And if you've been in a while or you're in the luxury market, there's a lot of people that are looking, they travel. I mean, travel is a big deal now. We are a global economy. So people are traveling around, but as an agent, you need to be on purpose to reach out to your sphere and say, hey, I have global resources. I can get you homes anywhere in the country. And just so you know, I personally am aligned with EXP Realty, and I have access to 24 countries right now and growing. But there's also something that's non-EXP related for any agency that's called Global Marketing Agent. And that's where you can market properties all over the world as well. So for agents that are looking to expand their business, I'll have a link for you in the feed here so that you can access that and check it out. But I want you to think bigger. I want you to stop thinking just in your little hometown of how you go after finding and growing your business. I met Ann Brightman, who is the owner of the firm that Holland is with, on LinkedIn. And it all just snowballed. And I learned more and more about Portugal. I ended up flying to Portugal. Anne came to Miami to learn more about that, and she's an expat herself. There's a lot of expats that want to invest in Portugal. And the beauty of like Holland, like if she didn't know a territory, you can refer within your company or even outside your company, just like we can here in the States, right?
Yes, yes, it's absolutely wonderful because, sometimes people come over here and they might not know Portugal very well, and they'll think, oh, I want to go and, stay somewhere, find a place somewhere near Lisbon. And then they, end up going down to the Algarve and fall in love with, which is down in southern Portugal. And all of a sudden, it's not maybe your area.
Right.
And so, yes, we have connections all over from south to north, and there's some really wonderful, really good agents that they can
Right.
work with. Yeah.
And one of the things that I've done recently is align myself with a travel agent, a really good travel agent. And I'm thinking that, it's so vast, it's different, it's exciting. I'd almost want to go spend a month there and kind of explore the whole country and get a feel for it. And along the way, know that I have a team that's working with me, the team of agents who could help me anywhere within that country and be able to refer me, help me with the money situation, the government situation, all the different pieces that would be important. You need to have a team. That's one thing I love about the Brightman Group is they have that. and everybody works together, you meet together, and it's powerful. So I'm really glad to have you on here today and kind of give a feel about that. And my goal was to help agents start to think bigger and
Mhm.
hear opportunities like you have there.
Oh, we have so many opportunities and some really lovely people, local people that, that I've made connections with that speak English. I know that that can be, a fear of some people coming over. But things have really changed in the last, almost 9 years since we've been here, and it is much easier process. And there are
Great.
people to help you, hold your hand, guide you every step of the way. And, even for me, I'm not an expert in taxes and all these other things, but I have made connections with the people that are and the
Yeah.
people that I trust and I've vetted so that
Yeah.
when I, tell someone about them or I refer someone to work with them, I know that they're going to get the service that I expect them to
Right.
give, And
Right.
so, yeah, no, it's really great.
That's important. Well, thanks everybody,
Yeah.
and thank you, Holland. And if you like what you heard here, we're going to have all Holland's information so you can reach out to her directly. I'll have that link I talked about for the global marketing agent. And we will all hopefully learn something from this, and you'll start to do better in your business thinking global. Thanks, everybody.
Yes. Thank you.